Three.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Aydens and I will be speaking today. Joining me today for my audience, we have Marina Bates down here at the end, a friend of mine, Jordan, and of course, Chef Selecta, my instructor today. She's recording. Now, today, I will be talking about a personal hobby of mine and a sport that I believe is excellent in its outstandingness and its historical importance, and that would be the sport of bowling. Now, many of you bowling, your only interaction with it might have been family night down at the bowling alley, bowling a few games with mom and dad, throwing the ball down as hard as you can, just having fun. Or you might be more familiar with movies such as Kingpin, or of course my personal favorite, The Big Lebowski, two very famous bowling movies. Those have some misconceptions and they are excellent viewing material, but they're not entirely accurate into the world of bowling. Now, today, what I'm going to be talking about regarding bowling is its excellence. And in regards to its excellence, there's three main points that I want to make to you. First of all, bowling is relatively inexpensive to get into compared to other sports. Second of all, bowling is inclusive to everybody, regardless of age, gender, race, ethnicity, religion, etc. And thirdly, and most importantly, it is very beneficial to your mental and physical health. Now, for my first point that I made, which is bowling is relatively inexpensive to get into, a game of bowling costs about $5 a person per game. Therefore, one person, 3 games, $15. Easy to extrapolate that data from that. Easy. But then there comes the cost of equipment. Now, most people think just because it's a specialized sport and there's special shoes and balls and gloves and resin bags and powder bags and everything else that you have, that it's very, very expensive. And that's where you would be incorrect. Most rosin and powder bags cost about $5 to $10 a piece, and they last for years. I've had one that's been in my possession for 7 years. I still use it. I'll probably have it to the day I die. As for equipment, not only is it very inexpensive to get into, you can rent the equipment at the location. You go in, hey, I'm size 12 shoe, you got any of my size? Perfect. They're little fugly shoes that nobody really likes, but that's no big deal. You throw them on, you slide, you have fun. It's easy to do. People bowl well in them all the time. I've seen 600 series, which is to say someone got 200 games 3 times in a row. Fantastic. Personally, I have more expensive equipment. The more top of the line you get, the better performance and results you can experience. That is the easy part, so it's relatively inexpensive. Secondly, onto my second point, which is the inclusivity part. It doesn't matter what age you are, how young, how old, how fat, how slim, male, female, black or white. Doesn't matter if you're a purple trigender fox skin. What matters is your skill and capability in the game. I'm an excellent bowler, I'm very powerful, I'm very skillful. I've bowled against girls that are half my size, 90 pounds soaking wet, and they smoke me out of the water every time. Not because of their power, but because of their skill. And in a sport such as bowling, which relies not only on the mental toughness and the physical toughness that a person has, sometimes the brain beats the brawn. And I've had my butt handed to me several times before. And it doesn't matter who you are, what disabilities you might have, how tall, how short, how fat, how thin, they will make an exception for you. Not only do bowling centers have handy-capable lanes, as well as the equipment to maintain and use them, there are also many leagues, male and female, 2 genders, both single, separate teams, doubles, with handicap, without. It's very, very technical. The more you get into it, the more you're going to learn. Lastly, on to my third and most final point, bowling is very beneficial to our mental and physical health. It has been proven time and time again that bowling applies to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, at least the top 3, which include self-actualization, esteem, and love and belonging. Very simply put, the self-actualization, the desire to be the most that you can be. You want to improve. You want to become the best. You want to make that next point till you get as high as you can go, and then you want to make it consistent. As for self-esteem, I felt so great the first time I broke 200. It took me 2 years of hard work and practice. And if that doesn't instill a sense of pride in your chest, there's something wrong with you. It's very simple. The better you do, the better you feel. Anybody would like that. And that's our number 2 step in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. As for our third step, love and belonging, the camaraderie I've felt with people that I've bowled with for these past 7 years, when I started bowling at 12, the tender age of prepubescent awkwardness, all the way up until now where I'm 19 and a grown man, bowling in adult leagues, the camaraderie and friendships I've built have lasted years and extended far beyond the bowling alley and the lanes. Now, for the physical benefits, it's very simple. The more repetitive motions you make, i.e. your finishing move, your arm swing and everything like that, is very beneficial to your arms, your chest, your head, your neck, shoulders, muscles, hips, everything. The more you stretch it, the more you move it, the better it is. The higher your weights, the higher it is. So those are just 3 very quick, very, very detailed points about bowling and why I believe it is such an excellent sport. I hope you agree with me. I'd like to thank you again so much for listening to my speech. I hope I haven't rattled on too much or too fast for you. And once again, I'd like to thank my audience, Marina, Jordan, and Chef Selecta. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great afternoon and a great day.